Here's an example of the power of storytelling when using brief CBT with patients. And this helps to illustrate the principles of what CBT is and how CBT works. So let's just take the example of Johnny, who's a 10-year-old boy who plays football or soccer in a children's league. Now, Johnny is a defender, which means he has to try and keep the ball away from the goal and prevent the opponent from scoring. So during the game, the ball is kicked high in the air towards Johnny. The ball is coming towards him, and then it goes over his head. The opposing player runs past him, kicks the ball into the net, and scores. Now, there are a number of ways that the coach can respond to this situation. Let's take Coach A. Coach A runs onto the field and says, "I cannot believe you let that ball go over your head. Anyone should have been able to control that ball and kick it away from the goal. You screw up again, and I'm taking you off the field. That was terrible." Coach A then storms off the field. So, how does Johnny react to this? Well, he becomes a bit tense. He starts to tear up. He prays that another ball is not kicked in his direction. If another ball does come, Johnny will probably miss it. He's tense, he's tight, he has tears in his eyes, he may not even see the ball. Now, if we're Johnny's parents, after the game, we would probably see some changes in Johnny's behavior. He may just go straight to bed instead of having ice cream, which is the normal routine after a game. Before the next game, he may complain that he has a stomach ache and he doesn't want to go. That's the scenario with Coach A. Now let's just go back to the original scenario. So Johnny has just let the ball fly over his head. Coach B comes onto the field. He says, "Well, Johnny, you missed that one, but this is what I want you to remember. High balls often look a lot further away than they really are. Also, it's easier to run forward than to back up. So the next time a high ball comes towards you like that, I want you to back up a few steps. So as the ball comes forward, you can step into it. It should drop in front of you and you can either trap it with your feet or you can take it on the chest and bring it to the ground. Let's see how you do the next time." Coach B then leaves the field. Now, how does Johnny feel about this scenario with Coach B? Well, he's probably still not too happy because he did miss the ball. But there are some important differences. He's not as tense, he's not as tight. If a high ball does come towards him, he knows what to do differently to control it. Now, if we were the type of parent that wanted Johnny to play professional soccer, we would choose Coach B over Coach A because Coach B teaches Johnny to become a more effective player. But if we didn't care whether Johnny goes on to be a professional soccer player, because after all, soccer is just a game, and we should be able to just enjoy a game, we would still choose Coach B. We care that Johnny should enjoy the game. He's not as tense, he's not as tight or ready to cry. He may be able to control the ball better, and he may actually have more fun. Now, although we would choose Coach B for Johnny, we rarely choose Coach B for the way we talk to ourselves. Think about the last time you made a mistake. Did you say to yourself, "I can't believe I did that. I'm such a loser. I'm so stupid"? These are Coach A thoughts, and they have the same effect as they have on Johnny. They make us feel tight, tense, ready to cry, and they rarely help us do better in the future. Now, if you were only concerned about productivity, for example, playing professional soccer, you would choose Coach B. If you were concerned about enjoying life and guiding yourself for both joy and productivity, you would definitely choose Coach B. So when you're guiding patients and working with them to deal with their thoughts, ask them, how are they coaching themselves? If they hear Coach A, remember this story and see if they can replace Coach A with Coach B thoughts.